and under a new management. With us, as usual, Gil Clancy on our team.
This is an enigma. If he shows up the way he did for the first Ali fight, I make him an easy winner today. But if he's anything less, he's in for a tough afternoon. Evangelista is a good, tough journeyman heavyweight that can give anybody trouble. I look for a tough fight.
Evangelista has been impressive in workouts this week, although he had to chop off 25 pounds in preparing for this fight. He has had a weight problem, but he's down to 217. His handlers are happy with him. And we're about ready to go here with round number one. The fighters are in the ring, and there's the bell for round one. Leon Spinks. On the top of your screen now in the black trunks, Alfredo Evangelista in blue, born in Uruguay and now living in Madrid, Spain. The referee is Vinny Raynon from Secaucus, New Jersey. The judges are Harold Letterman and William Kostrov. Scoring on the round system with a supplementary 5-point must system. Spinks weighed in at 209. Evangelista with his clothes on weighed 222 at last night's weigh-in here at Resorts International in Atlantic City.
They're throwing bombs right from the opening bell. Anything can happen.
Evangelista very relaxed during his training under American Eddie Mafous and Eddie Mafous Jr. Now managed by Jose Martin Munoz, having just recently split from his previous management, and apparently a much happier young man as a result thereof. Spinks now trained by Del Williams from Detroit, managed by Jerry Sawyer. Watching these fighters work out this past week. Leon, on Wednesday's sparring session, his final sparring of 4 rounds, seemed to tire in the 3rd and 4th round. So conditioning is still a question mark with Leon. It'll be interesting to see how it goes here.
Well, Spinks looks a little heavy around the middle, Tim, but the way they're trading shots, anything can happen at any time in this fight. They both landed some big body punches.
Evangelista actually younger than Leon Spinks, 25 years of age. 32 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, according to Ring Magazine, 26 knockouts. Spinks 7-2-1 with 5 knockouts. He's 26.
And I'm surprised that Evangelista is standing still and allowing Spinks to load up. We know that Leon can punch, no question about that.
We're under a minute here in round one, and Spinks on the attack.
Remember in the Norton Shavers fight, Norton laid against the ropes and let Shavers load up. That can be a big mistake against a good puncher.
Evangelista shown very little movement here in round one.
Oh, there he is, laying on the ropes again. He allows Spinks to get set. Landing some good right-hand uppercuts, though, Tim Evangelista.
Uppercut scored by Spinks. That backs Evangelista away. Good right uppercut. One of Leon's better punches. Hard left hook. That's Evangelista's best shot. In round one, as we follow Leon Spinks back to his corner, Del Williams and handler Dale Williams coming into the ring, and we look at the record of Leon Spinks. Dale, your impressions of the first round?
I thought it was a tough round. They fought nose to nose, and they really exchanged some heavy shots.
Well, Leon Spinks has been through several handlers in his young professional career. Del Williams, a very calm sort. Watching him work with him this past week, seems like he might be the right ingredient. But on the other hand, he has also spent a lot of time, it seemed, late in preparation for this fight in instruction, working on seemingly new things for Leon prior to this fight. It's well to remember that he has, after all, had only 10 professional fights.
Yes, but he's always had all the ability, Tim. It's just a question of him being in condition mentally and physically.
We're here at Resorts International Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey, in the Superstar Theater, and this is round 2. Leon Spinks on the left of your screen in black. Alfredo Evangelista from Madrid, Spain. Went 15 rounds with Muhammad Ali in his first title opportunity, then was knocked out by Larry Holmes in the 7th round, a fight that he says he was not ready for physically or mentally. Very apologetic about his performance there. Leon Spinks from referee Vinny Rainone to keep the punches up. This is round 2. Tim Ryan and Joe Clancy live on the CBS Sports Spectacular.
Right now, this is Leon Spinks' type of a fight. Toe-to-toe and winging punches. This is the way he did in the amateurs, and he was very successful at it.
And a warning to Evangelista for holding behind the head. Overhand right from Spinks landed to the ear of Evangelista.
Spinks' corner advised him to jab, jab, and he nodded his head yes, and since then he threw 2 hooks in the right hand. I haven't seen a jab yet.
Left hand from Leon Spinks raised the chin of Evangelista, but backed him up. There's that right uppercut again. He's been using that effectively here in the early
I'm
round.
surprised that Evangelista is fighting this type of a fight. No movement, no leg movement at all.
Evangelista got Spinks with a straight right hand.
And a good left hook.
Coming up after this fight on CBS, the Senior Bowl from Mobile, Alabama. 10 minutes to go.
Spinks got hurt.
Working on Spinks in his corner. He's staggered.
Got hurt with the right hand.
He is wobbly, standing in his corner, and Evangelista trying to find that one opening. Leon's been able to keep his gloves up enough here to stave off the worst of the challenge by Evangelista, and looks like he's going to survive that flurry. Evangelista had him in trouble.
Legs are still a little wobbly, Tim.
30 seconds remaining in round 2. Spinks looking to his corner now.
Spinks is in a little trouble.
Evangelista maybe a little discouraged. He was unable to finish him off. And he had him wobble, digging to the body. Final seconds, round 2. Round number 3. From Resorts International Hotel in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and Alfredo Evangelista had Leon Spinks hurt in the second round. He had him wobbled. Could not put him away, however, despite a flurry of punches right in Spinks' corner. Evangelista in blue on the right of your screen. Now Spinks circling to the top of your screen in black.
There's Evangelista laying against those ropes again.
Good left hook left Spinks. Solid punch by Spinks. His best of the fight so far, but Evangelista just shook it off.
This is a war, Tim. This is a real war.
Spinks coming back strongly here in round 3. Right uppercut from Spinks, scoring. We've got more boxing action tomorrow here on the Sports Spectacular, Sunday edition from Las Vegas. Alfredo Duran. Joseph Nsabuga from Uganda.
Both taking chances, winging big punches. Either guy could get nailed, get beat with a punch. This fight could end at any time. This is a tough, tough fight for heavyweights.
Spinks rallied well.
You know, Evangelista must understand English. Every time they tell Spinks to stick, he jabs. It's effective. Step out.
A minute remaining in round 3, scheduled for 10.
I still don't understand that strategy of Evangelistas of laying on the ropes and letting Spinks come at him. I'm telling you, he can punch. That's playing Russian roulette.
Left hook from Spinks over the right arm of Evangelista that landed.
Yeah.
Under 30 30 seconds in round 3. Not a tough punching in this fight so far. There's that right uppercut again. It's been a good punch for Leon. Evangelista still looks very relaxed. And Tom, how much discouragement might he have suffered from not being able to put him away?
Well, it's not discouraging. He expended a lot of energy, Tim. He needed this round to rest up a little bit.
Final seconds of the third round. Looking at Leon Spinks at the end of round number 3.
A lot of excitement in Spinks' corner. They're asking for ice bags, buckets, and everything else. I don't think there's any coordination there, Tim. That could be bad for a fighter.
Well, he was looking for his stool when he came back at the end of the round. It wasn't there, and then he had to wait to get his bucket. And we mentioned the corner. This is the first time all 3 of these fellows have been working together with Leon Spinks. Dale Williams, Robert Mitchell are the handlers with Dale Williams, the
Tim, I just saw something that I don't like at all. They went out to the center of the ring and they touched gloves. Now, I don't think they know something that we don't know, but they usually do that only in the last round.
Well, this is only round 4 here in Atlantic City, live on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Leon Spinks in the black trunks, Alfredo Evangelista in the blue trunks on the right of your screen. And he scored with an uppercut.
Evangelista has that one combination inside. He throws that right hand underneath and tries to hook off it. But the hook is usually a slap. If he shortened that hook up, it would be a very dangerous combination.
Evangelista, a busy man in 1979. His last fight was in December, beating Tony Moore.
Now Evangelista is trying to use his legs.
Well, he moved well in the gym this past week in preparation for this fight. It's the first time we've seen any movement here today. Spinks weighed in at 209, about 10 pounds heavier than his fight in Monte Carlo against Terry Coetzee, which he lost via the knockout route in the first round.
There's that combination, right hand under, left hook. You'll see him use that many, many times during this fight, as long as the fight goes.
Tomorrow on the Sunday Sports Spectacular, Roberto Duran against Joseph Nsubuga from Uganda, now fighting out of Norway. Rick Stockton, Joe Clancy, Angelo Dundee will be in the There's an overhand right by Spinks that landed.
Tim, you just can't lay on the ropes and let Spinks load up on you. He's too tough a guy.
Good right uppercut again. And that rocked Evangelista.
Spinks missed 4 punches after that. That's that ring rust. He needs activity.
Only 2 fights since that championship victory over Muhammad Ali in February of '78.
Tim, they're fighting for their life, both of them.
Referee is Vinny Raynone from Secaucus, New Jersey.
Even those punches on the arm have to hurt you. You can't, again, I'm repeating, you can't let a Leon Spinks stand flat-footed and load up.
We're under 30 seconds. As you can see, 15 seconds to go here in round 4. Final seconds of the 4th round. Now let's go to Dick Stockton in Mobile, Alabama at the end of this 4th round. We're awaiting round number 5 and a little smoother here between rounds in Leon Spinks' corner.
Spinks' corner looked a lot better now. He's sitting down. He seems to have everything together. They seem to be a little more confident.
5th round coming up. Evangelista on his feet, ready to come in. We're live on the CBS Sports Spectacular from Resorts International Hotel in Atlantic City in the Superstar Theater. About 1,500 seats in here, and they have been sold out for several weeks. Spinks comes out strongly here in round 5. Back in round 2, it looked like he might not finish the round. Evangelista warned for again holding behind the head. Short left hook lands from Spinks.
The referee, Vinny Raynone, is doing a good job, Tim. He doesn't take any nonsense. He just doesn't let him get away with anything.
Good combination again from Spinks.
mentioned to me earlier in the week that you thought that if the fight went any distance, that Spinks might get a little tired. He seemed to indicate that in the gymnasium. Let's see how right you are.
Well, we're in the 5th round now, and he has been training seriously for this fight on a farm outside of Cleveland. As you can see, a little loose around the midsection. However, he's a lot bulkier now. He's a little older. He's grown a little more. He's got more upper body than he had. Not so narrow-waisted. And you can't always tell whether that means he's in physical condition or not, just because he might be a little heavy around the waist. This is a grueling fight. We'll sure find out if he's in shape. Round number 5 scheduled for 10.
Evangelista is cut inside the mouth now, Tim.
Evangelista has not thrown many punches in this round.
That's right.
Good right hand from Spinks.
And left hook behind it.
Evangelista just backing up, lying on the ropes, has not been moving well at all.
He looks like he's discouraged, Tim. It's mind over matter. It looks like he's a little discouraged.
In round 2, it looked like he had Spinks.
Well, as you pointed out earlier, he hit him with everything and nothing happened. That could have discouraged him. I thought that he lost a lot of energy in that, but apparently it bothered him mentally as well. Boxing is a mental sport.
There's the biggest right hand of the fight. That wobble of Evangelista.
Big right hand by Spinks.
Now Spinks scoring at will. He's got him in trouble. Down he goes. Evangelista. Evangelista taking the count, and it doesn't look like he's going to make it. It's all over.
Beautiful combinations by Spinks. Beautiful.
5th round knockout for Leon Spinks. And the fans in the Spinks corner are storming the corner here. And there's a real mess here.
Beautiful combination by Spinks. Not one punch, a combination. There's one left hook, there's another, and a right hand, and another left hook, and a right hand underneath. Beautiful combinations, and another right hand. 6 clean punches all on the mark.
And that last right hand, the one sending him to the canvas, was a devastating straight right hand for Leon Spinks. And so Spinks erases some of the doubts with an impressive 5th round KO. And we'll return here to Atlantic City in a moment. So good about this. All of the doubts, the concern about whether you could bounce back from that loss to Kutsia. How do you feel about this victory, and how did you feel going in? Were you think you were capable of this kind of a performance?
Well, I'm not capable all the time. I know I had to try very hard to prove myself again because I was laid off. I was off 7 months. So I had to really prove something to myself and right along with my fans, too.
Do you feel that you were in the best possible shape for this, or can you even be stronger?
I was in shape, but I know I can get stronger. I have a lot stronger.
How about in the 2nd round when it appeared he had you in trouble in your own corner?
No, it seemed that way, but it wasn't that way. It just one that I was trying to protect myself. I just want to swing it so I can hold out for the very round to come. I wasn't going to try to burn myself out in the 1st round.
Did you feel he may have punched himself out during that flurry? It seemed to discourage him.
No, I don't know. He just shot. I think he was surprised me because he figured that I couldn't handle his punches or whatever. But I think he was ready and whatever.
Well, now that's got to give you a tremendous boost in confidence. How do you feel about the future? What are you planning next?
I'm going back for the title as I can. But I'm taking my time by getting at this time.
You're going to go back training that farm outside of Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm going back to that farm right now.
All right.
I leave here.
Congratulations, Leon. A good comeback for you, and we sure are impressed with your 5th round knockout here over Alfredo Evangelista. Yes, sir.
I want to say hi to all my friends and say hey, babe.
All right. Okay, Leon. Leon Spinks with a 5th round knockout over Alfredo Evangelista. And Evangelista, of course, coming off a discouraging defeat for the European Championship at the hands of Lorenzo Zanon. Coming in here today having taken off a lot of weight, very relaxed and ready apparently for this fight, but now suffering another defeat that certainly hurts his chances.
Atlantic City night, Spinks in the blue trunks recorded a unanimous decision over Ivy Brown in his debut in the 195-pound division.